Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy. Thanks so much for joining me today. You know, if you just recently found my channel based off of my I quit teaching video, welcome. I'm so glad that you decided to subscribe to my channel. I do want to say that this is my main sort of like hobby channel. This is where I talk about beauty content, project planning content. I will talk about keto sometimes. I will talk about books that I've read sometimes. So I consider this channel like my hobby, the things that I enjoy doing. I have created a homeschool channel and I'll have that linked below. So if you're here for homeschool content or teaching content, be sure to subscribe to that channel and stick around to this one because you may find something that you like. Today I'm going to kind of do like a follow-up or opposite video of one that I posted last week, which was makeup that I want to break up with, and I'll have that listed in the cards for you. So in that video, I just talked about makeup that I own that I don't really like a whole lot, and I really would like to get rid of it for sure. It's not bad, but it just doesn't work for me, you know? And I like that boyfriend that, you know, you don't want to marry because you know it's not going anywhere, but eventually he's going to be great for somebody else. That's how I feel about those products. So today, we're talking about things that I love. If out of all the makeup and out of each category, these are the things that I would keep. And really, when I'm looking at what's in front of me, this stuff is my tippy top favorites for sure. There are a few categories that I don't have anything for because it's either just not a favorite thing that I do, favorite step in my routine, but that's good. All right, so we have to kick it off. I have it kind of in order of how I got ready this morning, and I'm wearing everything on my face today. Excuse my unwashed, undried shampooed hair, getting ready for the second to last day of school. Okay, of course, every day for years, I'm starting out with Milani eyeshadow primer. I have to have primer on for my eyeshadow because I kind of have oily eyelids, and so this really helps the longevity of my eyeshadow for sure. And gotta use this. It's cheap and effective. Love, love, love that. My foundation pick is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I have this on today, and it's just stay in place makeup is exactly what it is. I broke my no buy to buy this because it was on sale at Ulta one time, and I've been wanting to try it for a long time, and I just decided, you know what, it's a special occasion, I am going to go ahead and buy this. And I do not regret that decision at all. It has become a favorite for me. It stays for a really long time. It looks amazing. It kind of like blurs your skin and perfects your skin in this most amazing and beautiful way. It's not heavy or cakey. It's not too dewy. It's not too matte. It's just, to me, that perfect middle ground foundation. Love this stuff so much. The concealer that I would pick, and this is my second tube of this, is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Concealer. It's a really long name. And this, to me, is just also perfection. It does a really great job. I have a lot happening under my eyes. I have bags, I have dark circles, and it's like starts there and goes down. And, you know, my concealer has got to do some heavy work, people. And this does that in a very light way. It's not heavy, it's not cakey, and it's not super thick. It's just the right amount of coverage for me where it's lightweight yet effective. And it stays all day long. And it doesn't like sink into my fine lines. If it does right after application, I just kind of like, you know, kind of tap that out a little bit, and boom, it's good to go. It really does self-refresh, like the name says. This stuff is really, really good. This is my second tube, and when I'm out, you know I'm buying it again. Okay, bronzer is the next thing that I would do in my step, and I don't really like bronzer enough to be like, oh, that's the best bronzer in the world. The one I am using right now is the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder, and guess what happened today? I finally hit that pan. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Big day for me. It's gonna be a good day. Love it. Okay, blush. Blush is a favorite step in my routine. I love applying blush. It's just, I don't know, it's a favorite for me. So out of all the blushes that I have, because I have way too many, sorry, my puppy is biting me. I would definitely keep the Rare Beauty. This is like their cream blush, I guess, liquid blush, in this kind of packaging, and this is the shade Hope. This specifically, I have 3 shades of these little mini ones, and Hope is definitely my favorite. It is really kind of universal. I feel like I can wear this with warmer things. I can wear this with cooler, you know, eyeshadow looks, and we're definitely going to be able to get longevity out of this, a smoothing factor that is just perfection, and you know, lasts a really long time, and it's just really great. I'll be right back. Sorry. Ruby is hungry. She is ready to eat. And if you could see the floor right now, she has destroyed paper all over the place. Okay, back to the matter at hand here. Here we have, for highlighter, that would be the next thing. And I really do like this Essence Pure Nude highlighter. And the shade I have is 10 Be My Highlight. And I feel like this does a really great job of adding this sort of lit from within glow. It doesn't, like when you're looking at it, it doesn't look like a streak of highlighter. And it just kind of blends in with your skin. Love it so much. And I am pretty proud that I am wearing away the dome. This is like a baked product. Wearing away the dome on that. Woo, good for me. I do have 2 face palettes, and if I had to keep one of them, it would be my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Elephant palette. I love this so much, and now that summertime is coming and I'm getting a little darker, these 2 powders are going to be working out really nice for me. I felt like in the winter time they were a little yellowing under my eye. They weren't brightening, they were yellowing. And what I do is just kind of like go back and forth between them. I don't use just one particular one. This is the highlight. There are 2 blushes and a bronzer, and I just feel like these powders are a really smoothing properties that just really make your skin look really good. So I would keep this one for sure. Out of the 2 setting sprays that I have, I would actually keep the cheaper one, which is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Spray. I feel like this one does a really great job of setting my makeup and not adding more dewiness. As I am moisturizing and adding sunscreen, and many of the foundations I have are sort of glowy and hydrating looking. I don't need for them to also add on top a hydrating kind of setting spray. Like even right now I feel like I'm a little too glowy and I may try to like tamp that down with a different powder. So I like the longevity that this provides, and that it doesn't add hydration. This says up to 16-hour wear, and I mean, I haven't tested it for 16 hours, but it can survive a long day in the classroom, recess, dismissal, and still look good into the evening. So the eyeshadow palette that I would keep out of all the eyeshadow palettes that I have was a no-brainer. Ever since I bought this at Christmas time, I've never regretted it whatsoever, and that would be my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Every time I wear this, I am in love with my eyeshadow looks. Today, all I'm wearing is Luscious, and then I took my brush and dabbed back between Puree and Georgia for my crease, and that was it. I have used just about every shade in this palette. I'm not sure if I've dipped into this darker green color. I don't know if that's green. No, that's black. And black's not really my jam, so that probably won't get used. But I've used just about every shade in here, and I just love it so much. I love that it gets peachy looks. I love that you can get pink looks. I love that you can get some purpley and some green looks, and I just highly, highly recommend this if it's still available. I think someone said that like after Christmas time they were maybe discontinuing this. Oh, if you don't have this, I'm sorry. You should get that. Okay, the mascaras that I would own, or that I own, that I would keep, the one that I would keep is the Tarte Tartelette Tubing Mascara. I have this on my eyes, again, everything on today, and I just love how it provides some structure to my eyelashes and some length to my eyelashes. So the volume is a little pumped up and the length is a little pumped up, and I do have really watery eyes, and so with tubing mascara it's very helpful for me because then it's not dripping down my eyes. Before I would apply that, I would also apply my eyeliner today, which I'm not great at eyeliner, but this one is so easy to use. It's the Persona eyeliner, and I have the brown shade, and I find that the brown shade is really dark and it's not harsh, and so like a black is, you know, so I use this no matter what kind of eyeshadow look that I'm doing. I'm using a brown eyeliner just to provide some thickness to my eyes without it looking like majorly harsh. Okay, and the last thing that I have to share with you today, of all the lipsticks that I would keep the one that I'm wearing right now, which is the MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in the shade Modesty, and this is the number 213. It's creamy and pinky, so I've really found myself drawn to a lot of pink looks, mauve looks kind of things, and this, it goes really well with that. So I love this lipstick so much, and it was at school, and now that I'm leaving the classroom I brought it home, so I'm gonna get a lot more use out of it for sure. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Out of all the things that I shared with you today, let me know if any of these are your favorites. What do you think? Let's talk about that in the comments below. And don't forget, if you're interested in the teaching content and the homeschooling content, click on my homeschool channel, where that will all be from now on. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you have an amazing day, whatever time that you are watching this, and I hope that you are blessed. I will see you in my next one on Friday. Bye.